How do you attract your ideal partner? Well, easily put, the law of attraction. You attract yourself. So if you want to have some characteristics or traits in a partner, where do you hold them or don't hold them? So if you want someone emotionally available, are you fear of being vulnerable? Because someone who's emotionally available understands their emotions and they have no qualms or trepidations to communicate how they're feeling. Like, let's say a guy really like you, right? And he's like showing you, he's telling you. But let's say you have a fear of vulnerability or afraid to get hurt again. That's going to be uncomfortable to you. So then you're saying you want someone emotionally available, but then here you have someone and you are afraid, you're tripping up because you really deeply have fear. And so that's where you want to recognize, where am I sabotaging myself in a way from my lack of self awareness? Let's say you have anxiety, right? So one person's anxiety could be always planning, always controlling things, always having to do something, be productive. And the other partner's answer to anxiety is, I don't want to acknowledge it, so I'm just going to ignore it. Maybe I'm just lazy, maybe I procrastinate. Well, those are two opposing expressions of anxiety. So now that person who is anxious always doing is going to start judging and being angry and blaming the other person for not doing anything. That's projecting because that person isn't doing anything about their anxiety and they're at peace, and that person is frustrated because they think their peace is from productivity and running around all the time. And so now they're getting triggered, but you're attracting yourself. So this is where we want to take a really honest, authentic, but kind and gracious look at ourselves. Okay, what about these characteristics that I'm attracting? What do I have within me? It's most likely from childhood. Which parent am I embodying, or a mixture or a medley of both? And learn to forgive. Okay, here's that thought reinforcing that. Let me forgive that. Here's this feeling and this habit that's reinforcing that. Great, let me forgive that. We need to be vigilant so we can shift out of those attributes and find in ourselves what we're looking for outside of ourselves. And a really great example, or more obvious example to see, is like an empath and a narcissist. They're the same. The empath is all that guilt, shame, and fears on itself. So it's hating itself. It's self-deprecating. It's insecure. It takes everything on from others. It hasn't cultivated its own inner power to know that it can decide what it agrees to and what it embodies, what it feels. And the narcissist is just like the empath, except it's externalizing its pain. It's externalizing the blame and the judgment, the guilt and the shame and the fear from its childhood's pain and abuse. And so they're attracting each other, but they're opposite. So it seems like they're different, but they're the same. They're just operating that truth differently. And so that's what a law of attraction is. You're only attracting yourself. Don't get distracted by specificity or form. The truth is abstract.